My goals are to become a professional soccer player like Carly Lloyd.
Come on, Isabella, go!
It's hard to find a kid in her age do the things she does.
She's not scared to playing with kids 2 years older than her.
She uses her speed and she has a lot of strength.
Her technique is fantastic. The way she controls the ball, she's moving, she can score a goal from any side, anywhere.
She is very creative on the field.
Her work ethic is impeccable.
She doesn't like to lose.
She don't stop. She's crazy for this game, she's dedicated, and she deserves to be a professional player.
My name is Isabella. I'm 9 years old and I play soccer. I was about 4 years old when I started soccer.
We started taking her to Brazilian Touch with Claudio on Fridays, and she was catching on really quick. She was a quick learner, and then from there we went to doing private trainings. She was pretty good. She was a little bit advanced for her age. Well, they do a lot of running, a lot of conditioning. That's just the way that she is. She's always active.
Nice. Now shoot. There you go. Usually people come to my private training. It's like people expect kicking the ball, do the physical running. We don't do that. That's the common first thing we can fix it. That's the timing of the person, the player, and the coordination.
Oh, very good.
On the field, especially for girls, there's a lot of more challenges because they think that they have to take it easy on them. They have to work twice as hard to be noticed. I take her to all these other extra trainings to be able to keep up with the rest of the players.
Ginga is created by the Brazilian, and African people, but it now introducing soccer. It's amazing because this is the way you do it, the little dance and the ball, and you make it different. So I don't know if it's right to use this word, but you make people look stupid when you do it, but you don't know what size the people go. And so you do a little Ginga in any game, so you're definitely special.
Futsal is more of a fast-paced game. You have to be able to beat the one-on-one, and it makes the player be more creative on the field. You have to use your skills.
It helped with my dribbling because it's not like a huge field. It's a little smaller.
I recommend everybody, especially if you're little, should play futsal because futsal definitely will help you with outdoor.
Nah.
Bringing it outdoor, it makes you more of a faster player, making quicker decisions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one was for indoor. It was first place. 6, 7.
I wanted her to be more challenged. She's always said she wants to, be a professional soccer player. Told her that it comes with hard work.
8, 9, 10.
So which one's your proudest medal you've received?
This one. This was from the regionals with the United Futsal Champion team. What I loved about the tournament, I was the top scorer. I had 16 goals. My favorite player is Carly Lloyd. I look up to her because she shoots a lot. 11, 12, 13, 14. This one was with the girls who were 2 years older than me with Chicago Fire. 15, 16, 17.
Nice.
Yeah, that's all.
I'm proud of her no matter what because she's my daughter. The way that she can handle this busy schedule to school and the homework and then coming home and doing her lunch is ready so we can start going to practice and then jumping from one practice to the other.
When you get to the top, do a pullback, pass it back between both cones. Ready? Go! My name is Pressy Hutron. I coach for Eclipse Select Soccer Club. Isabella came this past fall. Some of the kids she's playing with could be 3 grade years above her. So we actually had a couple tournaments in the summer. She did so well that it was hard to take her off the field. I think that has to do because of her high IQ in soccer. I think she's able to evaluate her opponent based on size, and she makes it up with her speed and just reading the game very well. I think that's what actually makes a big difference between her game and any other player, not female or male, is just the way she thinks.
She has the ball skills to move around the players, and she has a lot of strength. She keeps up with all of the other boys in our team.
In the boys team, I am the youngest. When you play older, it gets a little harder because they've been training a lot. It's more of a challenge.
So today at practice, we worked on our first touch and receiving, as well as implementing a skill to get past the defender. We worked on 1v1s. She's here to work, listens, doesn't give you any issues. One of the things that the other boys like about her is that she actually leads by example.
She fits in a lot. When there's breakaway, she always steals the ball from the boys.
She has a real busy schedule. A lot of people tell me that I push her too hard. I see that she loves the game, so I'm simply trying to help her and guiding her through her journey. This is why I'm always providing her with extra challenges, pushing her and keeping her up above her age group, and that way she sees that nothing's gonna come easy in life.
I go to 2 practices because I want to. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law.
Being a Girl Scout has helped Isabella be a better athlete in the sense that she likes to be involved. So she'll go above and beyond in her everyday activities. It makes her willing to share more, so making her a better team player, knowing how to interact with different girls, different types of people. She's doing great. She's super outgoing. She's always comes with a good attitude, ready to participate whenever we ask. Her hand is the first one that goes up. She's a joy to have around.
I like going to Girl Scouts because it's a little different than soccer. I get to make friends, and in Girl Scouts, it's nice and not rough in soccer.
I would like for her to continue with her dream, hopefully making it into the national team.
I think the parents push her the right direction, put good things in her brain home, like, hey, you need to do those things because it's important. I think it's like she has the natural love inside her. She's definitely going to be a professional.
My opinion, I think that I'm better than everyone.
She dribbles, she finishes with her right, finish with her left.
Fantastic talent. I use her as an example to the high school girls that I coach.
I've made my decision. I want to play soccer for the U.S. national team. They think that girls can't do sports, but when I grow up, I want to change that.
In the United States, the girls are better than boys, way better.
Easy.
A mix of Brazilian creativity with the muscle of the American.
My name is Ariana Dos Santos. I'm 8 years old and I play soccer.
Good. Good, good. That's a good one. Shot. Good shot.
We're in the garage where we started playing soccer.
I live in Kansas City. You can practice 5 months or 6 months of the year. The other 6 months, it's freezing cold. You cannot do anything.
We put 2 big heaters that warm up everything in case it's really cold. My dad put grass in there. It just looks like a real soccer facility now.
It was literally a dream come true having a garage there that you can actually play soccer all day long and all night long if you want. Today we're gonna be doing a little bit ball control and shooting. Finish. Good. Nice. That was a good one. Since day one, I try to let her know the difference between dad and coach. Good. Finish. Finish. Good.
I practice my juggling. I practice my left. I try rainbows. I get frustrated for like a minute and then I think about what I did and then I just go try it again. Usually I get it done like the 3rd time because I try really hard. Most of the best players are from Brazil, my opinion. I think that they should just be more recognized because they try harder than everyone else does.
There's a quote that I really like. Everybody else likes to be a beast, but nobody likes to work like one. Pass to the wall. Ronaldo. Finish. Good. I prefer to have the basics done well. Like when I say done well, it's 10 out of 10. We don't get it wrong. We were very clear on this. She's a soccer player, football player, not a freestylist. Good. That's a good one.
This is my room. These are a whole bunch of medals. Most of them are champions. This is the champions. This is champions. This is champions. There's a whole bunch of shirts that I got from different players. This is the one that I wore to the Legends game. Here are all the players that were on my team. That's me. It was kind of scary, but I just played like normal. They were going pretty, not really that easy, but pretty easy on me. Because, you know, I'm small and they're tall. And there was free ice cream there. That's the best part about it.
That grew up watching Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, those are the gods of soccer for us. He said, Ariana, you're gonna be better than me when you grow up. Because I never seen any girl do the things that you can do.
It was really fun. Most of the people were cheering Ronaldinho's name and everybody else because they didn't recognize me that much because they're famous people. I'm not that famous, but I will be when I grow up.
Today is just basically a scrimmage, so not one specific thing. We're just trying to go ahead and play.
She is a prime example of just constantly working outside of practice, and the ball comes so naturally to her foot. It's good to get the team against team concept going so you can do notes on the fly, and then it's also good just because you see new faces and it's not practicing against the same team over and over again. Soccer is just finding time and space, and if you have the foot skills to take someone on one-on-one and create your own time and space and not have a teammate do it, similar to basketball and a point guard being able to create their own shot, you've got a leg up on everyone else.
I'm half Brazilian because my dad's from Brazil and my mom's from US, so I'm half-half.
The perfect player would be the muscle of the US with the creativity of the Brazilian. On the Brazil side, we are more skillful than anyone. The American side does not really believe on fancy or on creativity, but they bully. It's almost like push people off. That's where I think she shines because she has the explosiveness of the American type of player with the Brazilian creativity.
So this shoe is where it all started. When she was about 8 months, we keep this, we cherish this.
This one is the second one. She was, I would say, a year old. This one scores a lot of goals. She was already playing competitive. This was about 3 years old. This is one of the best ones that I like. I don't know if Ariana liked this that much. Which one do you like the best?
These are my favorite, like the favorite of all of them. I want to make it stand out more for girls. I want to change everything and not just have it boys all the time. I just want to be equal because boys usually get everything, like it's not equal to girls. I just want to change it from soccer because everything else has changed. I care, so I just try to make it more recognized by doing it in the games. Never stop. Like, if you go and you mess up with something, don't ask to get out. Just keep on trying. Because if you don't try, you're never going to make it. Nothing's impossible.
Yeah, what's the Chris Brown song? It's the
Give us a few lines.
When it comes to game time, it's, you know, she blacks out. She's a beast.
You know, obviously you can see she's a very talented player. You know, the talent only gets you so far, the old saying, you know, if you don't work hard, and she certainly has that, you can see. I mean, she's out there a lot, training.
She's the most physical player on the team. She gives it her all. She'll play hurt, she'll play injured. She will, you know, hunt you down if she needs to.
I think you've got to have a little bit of everything, but, you know, without the hard work and the willingness to go out every day and do something, I think that's one of the reasons she, you know, not only the ability that she has, but the work rate that she has and the work she puts into the game. So them two things usually end up doing well.
And she's just a playmaker.
My name is Gabrielle Parker. I'm 11 years old and I play soccer. Hey guys, good morning. You can come in. This is my room. These are all my medals that I have won and my trophies. And those are my new cleats and my no days off shirt.
Right underneath, lifting and pushing with the outside, pull and pushing with the outside. It's very important that we try and help these kids along with the technical, teaching them what we consider the right way to play the game. But I think you've got to allow players to be themselves as well, not overcoach them. You know, you can make the players too robotic if you try and teach them everything. The way I look at my teams especially, and what I try and tell some of the other coaches, it's almost like I look at my team like a bit of a jigsaw, that you need a bunch of different pieces. You know, we're not trying to make everybody the same. We're going to let her be whatever she's going to be, and we're just going to guide her along the way. Touch. I've only been with her just over a year right now, and
you know, just trying to, obviously she's a very creative player, and just trying to, you know, help her with the decision making a little bit, but let her to play be very creative, let her do her thing. We're just trying to work on decision making a little bit, and I think she's, you know, over the last few months she's really matured as a player.
The moment I realized when I love soccer is when I got that ball and then I scored. I think I was like 4 or something. I was small, and I remember getting the ball and scoring, and then seeing my grandpa in the back, and I remember like him like screaming like good job and stuff, and my whole family was there, and I started to love it by then.
Good. 1, 2, touch cut. Good. Eyes up and a finish. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Touch cut. Eyes up. Hey. Good. Quick cut. Bang. Away we go. 1, 2. Pull it. Touch it and cut it. Eyes up. Come on. 3. Back it out. Good. Good. Right into me. Come on. Quick touch. Quick touch. Finish.
When I hurt my hamstring, I thought that I wasn't be able to play again, and that I would need surgery on it, and I was really scared of that.
You know, a lot of times we only see the finish line. You know, we don't anticipate things like that, especially from somebody who puts out all that effort and all that energy. We knew that we had to work a lot harder to get back to where we wanted to be, and that this wasn't going to finish us.
The comeback made me stronger because I knew that I wasn't doing something good enough on that field that made me hurt it. I took therapy, and it helped me become stronger, so when I got on that field I could play better and be stronger on that field to not hurt myself again.
Have a little stretch. Your own stretches. That's it. Hold them. You know, she's very, what we call technical, is very good on the ball, very comfortable on the ball. She likes to dribble, she likes to be creative. With young players, sometimes you don't often see that because they're a little bit scared to fail. With Gabby, you've got to try and find the balance. We've got to try and let her try things and be creative, because they're the type of players that we're looking for, and just helping her along with the decision making along the way. Okay, don't go the wrong way this time. Okay, ready? 1 in between. Ready? Go.
The things that make me different are my skills, my communication, and picking my head up when I'm on the ball, and my physicalness. I usually tell myself, don't mess up, you got this, and then I get nervous a bit sometimes, but I tell myself I could do this, I got this, and then I get on the field and I'm serious, and I try to make my passes perfect and everything neat on the field.
Yeah, well, mostly with the team. You know, 3 times a week, usually see her on the weekends as well at games, so it's 3, sometimes 4. But I need to see her a little bit more. I know she likes to train a lot, so you can train her whenever she wants.
Okay, you two are gonna count, and then you're gonna hide. Count to my roll.
Gabrielle's pretty mature for her age. She's asked to do a lot of things that most kids don't do. She has a lot of responsibilities, definitely a little bit more pressure than most kids, so she's really adapted to that, and it shows on the field, it shows in school, it shows around the house.
And I do art. This is some of the art that I like to do. I like to, sit down and just focus on the art sometimes to slow myself down.
Gabrielle's a great leader, natural leader. She, her siblings, really admire everything that she does. She's a workhorse. She likes to clean. She likes to participate in everything. She's pretty amazing.
I know that what I'm doing at home can reflect on what I'm doing on the field, like being a leader.
I think it's more of the leadership and leading by example. The kids really look up to her, want to copy and do exactly everything that she does. And I think she motivates the team when she, shows that she gives it her all. The team usually follows that same trend. She understands what a sacrifice is. She understands that, we're not privileged enough to stay home and not go to work and not, bust our butts out there to make sure she's, she has gear and her tuition's paid for. So she understands that we make sacrifices, she makes sacrifices, and she definitely, holds her end of it.
To me, be you means to be yourself. You don't have to act like another person to do something or to play on the field, you don't have to act like someone. You be yourself and work as hard as you can on that field or at home or at school or anywhere.